Hello, if you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Youkeyy, and if you are a returning subscriber or a lurker, welcome back. On Instagram and Snapchat, I gave you guys a choice of what video you wanted to see. The choices were beginner-friendly tutorial, makeup haul, or products I can't live without. And products I can't live without had the most votes, so here I am to do it. And in case you're wondering about this look that I have on now, I did it on the Melanin Makeup Daily Snapchat takeover that I just did today. And today is Tuesday, May 9th. By the time you see this video, it'll most likely be Friday or later. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram and Snapchat because that is where I announce when I'm going to be doing takeovers and other fun stuff that happens that I don't get to put up on YouTube. So if you're just following me on YouTube, there's so much that you're missing as far as tutorials that don't go up on here and unboxings and mini reviews slash fun rants and all that stuff. So definitely follow me on social media. First off, I'm going to start off with skincare. I love the Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate or Serum. This stuff just makes my skin feel so good. I've been using it for several months. I'm not sure exactly what it has done to my skin because I've introduced so many new products lately, but I can definitely tell a huge difference in the texture and the feel of my skin when I have this on and when I don't. If I'm going out, I apply this as my serum before I apply my makeup, and I also apply it at night after doing my other pre-cleansing routines. The next thing is actually a cleanser. It's the DDF Brightening Cleanser. I get this from Ulta, and I notice that my skin just has a more natural looking glow when I use it. If I don't use it, my skin tends to look a bit more dull. Mind you, I do try to drink about 1 gallon a day, so hydration is really not the issue here. I really think it's just this product here. So be aware that it does have alpha hydroxy acid in it, so you do need sun protection, which leads me to my next product. But the next product I absolutely cannot live without is my Murad Essential C Day Moisture with SPF 30 in it. I'm one of those people who's kind of grossed out by the smell of sunscreen or sunblock, but the fact that this has SPF of 30, which I've been told is sufficient enough for sun protection, the fact that it has SPF 30 in it, and it's a really great moisturizer. Oh, I just absolutely love that stuff. I cannot go anywhere without it. I even have like a small little trial sized bottle of it that I take with me whenever I travel. So it's literally an everyday staple. I do not go a day without applying my Murad Essential C Day Moisture with SPF 30 in it. Now that we're kind of in the groove of skin stuff, I do want to talk about my favorite makeup removing wipes ever. I have never come across makeup wipes that do the job of this product as well as it does, in addition to being soft and gentle on my skin. And it's the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Remover, the version of the wipes. I know they have like a liquid version where you can just put it on a cotton pad or whatever, but I prefer wipes for many different reasons. First of all, being convenience. Second of all, being, you can just carry it wherever without worrying about it spilling. Every other makeup wipe that I've tried so far, they either are too rough on my skin, they don't take off makeup for jack diddly squat, or they just have an overpowering scented smell that just really makes me sick. This product does an awesome job for me. It takes off my eye makeup, takes off my face makeup. I only need one if I have on a moderate amount of makeup, and if I have on like a heavy duty type face, I'll use 2 wipes. Other wipes I've had to use like 4, 5 just to get it off. And when I'm using them to remove the makeup, it just feels like it's literally pulling on my skin and just scratching my skin. It's horrible. But these wipes are so awesome. They're so soft. My only issue with them is that they're kind of hard to get. I get mine from Walmart, and I have to kind of like be strategic about when I get it because they're always sold out. So whenever I do see them in store, I grab at least like 3 or 4. If you live in the Bay Area and you've been looking for these wipes at a Walmart nearby, I probably bought them all. The last time I needed more of them, I couldn't get them at Walmart, so I did resort to Amazon, and Amazon had like a 3-pack for I can't remember how much, but yeah, that was really cool as well. Okay, onto makeup. Now I tried to pick a palette that I can't live without, but I can't really say that there's a palette that does that for me because 1, I don't have that many palettes, and 2, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's just, there's always something wrong that makes it not so, you know, super essential. But there is a company that makes single eyeshadows that I absolutely love. I feel like it's better to create your own palette that suits your skin tone and suits whatever looks you're trying to do, compared to having an already made palette that's universal for everyone. With this category, I had to basically think to myself, okay, if a company said that they would stop manufacturing eyeshadows, who would you be most hurt about? And it was Suva Beauty. Suva Beauty is a Canada-based company, I believe. They sell these beautiful eyeshadows that are huge in pan size compared to a regular eyeshadow. And the price is really not that bad. I believe it's like $10 or $11 or so per eyeshadow, which is a great deal because you're getting, I think, over like twice the product than you would in a regular eyeshadow pan. The pigment is through the roof. Blendability is through the roof. I don't know why more people aren't using them because I absolutely love them. I just need to buy more and stop playing around. The ones that I have so far are the colors Hookah, Ba, Resort. I do have one of their palettes. It's a quad called the Hustle palette, but it's all shimmer colors. So I think I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of matte colors, put them in my Z palette. Another eyeshadow I would be devastated to hear has stopped production is the Urban Decay Half Baked eyeshadow. I don't know what it is about this eyeshadow. I just keep going back to it for everyday looks, for glam looks, for just everything. I have to make a conscious decision not to use it for my tutorials because whenever it comes down to putting that eyeshadow in the inner tear duct, I always want to reach for this because it's beautiful. I don't know how else to put it. It's just absolutely gorgeous and I want to put it everywhere, but this eyeshadow would devastate me if they said they stopped making it. So it's definitely something I cannot live without. While we're still on the topic of eyes, let's talk about glitter. Glitter is one of those things you could, you can get glitter from anywhere. You can get colors from anywhere. It's in abundance. But glitter adhesives, they are very, very different. The Lit Cosmetics Clearly Liquid Glitter Base is bae. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so easy to use. It makes the glitter application less messy than other methods. It's just, absolutely love it. I also have a travel size version of it, but I haven't been brave enough yet to travel with glitter. Like, I don't know, yeah. And if you haven't seen it, I did do a demonstration of how to use it just in case you're wondering. Next category is brushes. If you have been watching my channel from the very beginning, you will see that there is an underlying theme in what kind of brushes I reach for the most, and they are Sigma Beauty brushes. They last a really long time. They're really good quality. I just absolutely love them. No, this video is not sponsored. Yes, you can actually use my code now. I now have a discount code with Sigma. Use the code Youkeyy to get 10% off your order at checkout on sigmabeauty.com. But that's besides the point. I can't really over explain these brushes because they work great for what they're meant for, and some of them also have multi-purpose uses. So I'll get to that in a little bit. But the first one is a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. This stuff is the bomb. It diffuses color great. It's super, super, super soft. I've bought brushes in the past that once I'm not gonna even say the name of the company. There was a time I cleaned a brush once. After my first use with it, I cleaned it once and all the bristles started falling off. And mind you, I don't soak my brushes. I don't allow water to get into the ferrule or whatever this is called. I dry my brushes upside down so that all the water drains out, and I use brush guards to actually shape the brushes while they dry so that they are retaining their shape and drying. I'm one of those people who, if I purchase something, I expect it to last. And mind you, I'm someone who's a bit aggressive with their brushes, especially when it comes to cleaning. So for Sigma brushes to last as long as they do with me, it is an absolute miracle, and it is a testament to their quality. So let's just put it that way. Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. You've seen me use this in many, many tutorials. I may not mention it as frequently, but I definitely use this a lot. If you look close enough, yeah, this is bae. Next one is a Sigma Pencil E30 brush. This brush I tend to use specifically for the inner eye area. I just love it. And the reason I love it for that purpose is because it really just gets right in there and concentrates the color to one spot, which is what I like. If I want a more diffused inner corner color, I will use a brush that's more diffused. But for concentrated boom in your face color, I love the Sigma Pencil E30 brush. Next one is the Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush. This brush I love for detail work. Whenever you really want to get in there and smoke something out without spreading the color and diffusing it too much, this brush is perfect for just that. It's a small tapered blending brush, so it's for small areas that you need blending. The next one is the E17 Waterline Liner Brush. I have talked about this brush as well because I am crazy enough to apply eyeshadows sometimes to my waterline. So I use this. If you want to use it to apply cream products to your waterline, that works as well. Okay, so the next one is the Sigma L05 lip brush. Now this brush is actually very tiny, but it comes with a cover, which I attach to the back end of the brush, and that elongates it. So this brush is actually supposed to be for the application of lip products to your lip. However, I find that it is absolutely perfect for a cut crease. Absolutely perfect. The reason I say that is because it's small enough to get in where you need it without making any mistakes. I find that no other brush gives me a precise cut crease than this brush. So that's why I say these brushes can also be multi-purpose for whatever it is that you want to use them for. Even though it's a lip brush, it's great for cutting the crease, and I really don't use it for anything else other than that. Occasionally, I will use it for lip products, but I actually have two of these now. I purchased one a few weeks back, and then the first one I got was like several months ago. Now I have two of them, one for lip, one for cut creases, but a lot of times I tend to lean towards using both of them for cut creases. One more brush I almost forgot is the Sigma F60 foundation brush. I love the brush to apply my black opal cream stick foundation on. I don't use it to blend my foundation. I actually use it to distribute my foundation. So a lot of people I will see pick up their beauty blender and just dip into their foundation and apply it to their face right away. The thing with that method for me is the fact that it soaks up too much product. The beauty blender soaks up way too much product. So I find that the Sigma F60 brush allows me to disperse the product all over the face, and then I can go in and blend it either with that brush or with a different brush, and it just works great. The other brush I love using for buffing in my foundation is the Morphe M439 brush. It is super dense. It just works great to really blend that foundation in. I'm someone who doesn't really like applying my foundation or blending it in with a beauty blender or a sponge, so I find that the buffing brush just works great for that without my hands getting messy. There are actually two lip products I cannot live without. The first one is the Colored Raine liquid lip paint in the color Cherry Blossom. Love, love, love this color. You guys have absolutely no idea. It is the perfect red for my skin tone. I feel like it's the perfect red for many people's skin tones, but it's awesome. The other color I love from Colored Raine is their liquid lip paint in the shade Mars. It's basically a pinkish mauve shade, but it's perfect for my skin tone. You guys know I'm a rebel. I rarely use lip liners unless I absolutely have to. So Colored Raine Mars is one of those that I feel completely okay with not using a lip liner on. So that is it for skincare, makeup, and makeup tools. Now I gotta talk about something, well actually two things that I cannot live without. The first one is perfume. Many of you may not know that I am a perfume hoarder. I love perfumes. I love collecting them. I actually have like not fancy, but I have a nice little, mirrored perfume tray that I store my perfumes on, and it makes me feel very elegant. But the one perfume I absolutely cannot live without is Prada Candy. I have gone through so many of these bottles. I even bought a Truffle spray, like the little refillable travel sized perfume bottles, you know what I mean. I bought one of those specifically for my Prada Candy because I hated carrying the small size whenever I had to travel. This is the big size. There is a small version of this. Like the travel size perfume rollers they have, I don't like those, so I prefer to actually spray my perfume on. So that's where the Truffle comes in. Now the last thing I absolutely cannot live without, you guys are gonna laugh because it's so out of the ordinary and kind of just random, my makeup mirror. Yes, my Simplehuman sensor mirror is the one thing I cannot live without. I actually hate traveling because I can't carry it with me. It's just way too big and I don't want to risk it breaking or anything. But it's a sensor mirror. I've done a video on it, like a review before. So just look through my channel and check it out and you'll see it. But it looks like this. You can see like my background and stuff. I freaking love it. Now, many of you may not know, and you may or may not have been able to tell from my tutorials, but I have really bad vision with really bad astigmatism and I wear contact lenses. This mirror has awesome magnification and it's a sensor mirror, which means it lights up. So even if I don't have my contacts or my glasses on, if I get close enough to it, I can actually do my makeup. Even though I have to be very, very close, like literally right there, I can actually do my makeup and see it compared to any other mirror. My contacts and my glasses do not correct my vision to 20/20. So even with them on, I still need assistance to see. And that is where that mirror comes in. And it's kind of a struggle for me because I really wish I could film my tutorials with it, but you guys wouldn't be able to see the eye looks at all if I use it in my tutorials. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to follow me on social media. I love interacting with you guys on there, Instagram, Snapchat, and make sure to check out the new Facebook like page that I recently added. If you want to see more videos like this or any other video suggestions you have of things you want to see, tutorials you want to see, or even non-makeup related topics that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.